Yeah, I don't think you wanted to.
All right, so Chase Sexton, just walk us through your experience racing Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, starting off, I went there my first year in 06. No, 06, yeah, I got 11th. It was not great, and then I think I missed it the next year. After that, I was kind of climbing my way up the ladder. I got second there quite a few times to Austin, but I ended up winning it twice. That was cool, and last year was really special. Getting to win the Horizon Award and being in the A class was really fun. And overall, I was actually telling somebody today I want to kind of go back there this year and maybe hang out for a day or two, because it is a fun race, and spending time with your family and being in a motorhome and seeing your friends is really special, and that's kind of something I miss about amateur racing for sure.
I think I went to Loretta's about 4 or 5 times total, so it wasn't a very long experience. I was there, my first year there was on 85s, and every year was sick. I had good times. There's good times, bad times. I feel like everybody's got a lot of stories from Loretta's of highs and lows. It's every year it's different. You face different stuff every single year. So Loretta's was good for me. The past few years were fun. Back on the 85s and super mini days, I was more just focused on the creek and hanging out with friends. But as I got on the bigger bikes, it was more serious, and I actually took it a lot more serious for sure. But I love Loretta's. That was a good experience for me.
Honestly, until 2013, I didn't do much. I won a moto in like 2005. And then the rest of the years I had like bad luck. Stuff happened. Didn't race in 2010, and then just not too much luck at Loretta's. I've always loved the place. I've always wanted to go back there every year, but 2013 I won all 6 motos, and then the next year in 2014 I went back and had some bad luck again. So I got my 1 year out though, and now Loretta's is awesome.
Loretta's for me was good coming up with their amateurs. Especially my last few years, I ended up going 12 motos straight 2 years in a row, so I won every moto my last 2 years at Loretta's. Loretta's is always a nerve-wracking race when it comes to when you're a little kid, and it seems like all the pressure's there, but once you get to the pros, it seems like it's really not that important, and it's just another amateur race, you know. But definitely a lot of eyes at Loretta's. But yeah, I had good experiences there. There's definitely some golf cart stories I've got. Trail riding back in the woods, which is always fun. But don't let Tim Cotter know, because he wouldn't be happy.
Pretty good, dude. Honestly, Loretta's was a really good track for me. So I had a lot of fun years there, and Loretta's can really be a B word sometimes. But yeah, if you get it down, you get a flow, it's pretty good. And I've been fortunate enough to have a team behind me that has been really good at setting my bike up and having some good things come from it. So I've had a pretty good amount of championships for considering. I feel like I'm one of the guys that probably shouldn't have made it, but I made it. And honestly, leaving out on Loretta's, like, got some championships, have so many memories. That's one of the places I'll cherish and forever think about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Nikki Hayden Award as well.
Nikki Hayden Award as well. Back then it's not to say that I wasn't grateful for it, but back then it was like, I was so looking forward to just going pro and starting this new chapter that I didn't even really get a chance to like fully understand what it meant. But man, looking back, like, I'm pretty pumped that I was able to have that. Like, there's a bunch of people that have that award that have gone on to do great things, and just to have my name up there with that list is pretty surreal. So man, that was pretty cool. And I'm not too huge on awards, so it's one of those things where, like, it meant a lot that I got it, but my, like, joy, yes, I was humble. My joy came from being able to give that to the Fairies. The Fairies, like, took me when I was on the edge of quitting and made me into who I was, like, going up pro, and helped me all through my amateur career and even now. So it's hanging up in their little trophy room with them, and that gives me a little bit of joy. So that's where it comes from.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love the Riley Lynn's. Riley Lynn's is really cool, where everyone comes together. It's just the whole event. It's a really cool place, and yeah, it was good. My last year there was on 125s. I went 125s a pro. I won both classes there with Star Racing, and then went pro, went 125 straight to pro. But Yeah, I mean, the Loretta Lynn is awesome. It's really cool, everyone coming together. It's just an awesome event. I mean, it's a week long, a lot of fun. You got the river there. It's just good vibes there. It's a sweet race.
My Loretta Lynn's racing career went really well. I always had a lot of fun at the ranch and put in good results. I have so many second place finishes there that it's not even like, it's just bad at this point in time. But no, I won it a few years and I've got many seconds. I think Loretta was always really good to me. I had a lot of fun there. The creek, just like, it's like the moto vacation of the year. All this work goes into getting to Loretta's, and then it's like, just spend a week just racing dirt bikes and being around all like your racing buddies and whatnot. So as far as Loretta's career goes, I've had a lot of fun at Loretta's.